Okay, do we have engineers in the house? Do we have any engineers? Do we know someone who is an engineer? I definitely know a lot of people. Do we know someone who is an engineer? How come in India you don't know engineers? What is this happening? Everybody is lying here. We all know engineers. Alright. Our next guest, Sri Vijay Mingani ji, is a Chief Engineer, Emerging Technology and Innovation, Central Electricity Authority, leads key initiative in clean energy, advanced solar technologies and India's energy transition. You oversees R&D, TOPCon and HJT Solar Tech, grid stability, demand side management and major Make in India and PLI programs for the power and renewable sector. He's a strong advocate for India's energy future. He actively shares sectorial insights and developments on public platforms. So let's give him a huge round of applause, everyone.
But I am very happy to see some young faces here. Should I have known that I have to address a young generation, I could have framed my presentation differently. Because what is our topic? It is sustainable future. When present generation take this action which are sustainable, then only the future generation can get the benefit of development. Madam used the word of Mother Earth in his opening remark. This concept of Mother Earth is not unique to India only. Other countries are also following. In the what which have recently concluded, in the Just Transition Pact, which is love to all Terry people, etc., they use the word of Mother Earth also. So Mother Earth is what? Caring mother. So I want to start my presentation with few words. What are the words? First, Madam told who is the engineer. Recently on Sunday we have a conference on AI and ML, where our young engineer participated in distribution sector. One engineer was there. What is his deadline? I am an engineer, I can solve any problem. So I am looking to you all as an engineer, that you are engineer which can solve any problem. And in our WhatsApp group there is a phrase word, Ghabrana nahi hai. Whenever we face certain confusion, certain things which are not happening, we should not look at a problem because it is an opportunity. How it can be converted into an opportunity, my young sister has told me clearly. We save 1 unit of electricity. What is the measurement of this action? How much you save? If you save 1 unit of electricity, do you know how much carbon dioxide you save? Any idea? You save around 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide to be emitted. And how many people we are together in India? Count. If each of us take a small step, a small action of saving at least 1 unit of energy, we can save billions of dollars. Now I will come to my presentation. Because our presentation is a India leadership position. And when I call myself leader, then as a leader I have to find the solution of the problem in the present context so that my future generation should not suffer due to inability of myself to solve the problem. So it is the solution oriented issue. But when I do something, I have to see what has happened recently. All of my cities are drawn, many cities drawn, many floods were there, many hill states faced lot of difficulty. So are we on the right path? So when we are on the progressing path, we should think, pause and think where we are going. So it is saying, पूर्व चलने से बटोही राह की पहचान कर ले. But when I am flying, I should be keep rooted to my reality also. Because what will happen? कंटकों की सनों की सीख का सम्मान कर ले. If I am flying and totally unaware about my present position, then my dream will not be realized. So I should have a big dream, but also I have to check up the reality. So this is a basic, this presentation is a reality check. I will not give you so many problems. I am here to see what I am doing to them, if it is sufficient or not, and you have to guide us. I am finding last 3 years discussion has changed. People are talking about different type of problem, that this type of thing is not possible. Development versus transition is on opposite end. No. Development and energy transition are part of same coin. Similarly, mitigation and adaptation are the part of same coin. If I do not do mitigation, I have to take more action on adaptation. If I do not invest sufficient money in adaptation, my requirement for fund mitigation increase 10 times. So I have to aware about my situation, what I am doing. Each of my action is related to mitigation and adaptation. Here we all are adapting. Also we have to take corrective action also. So these two actions are to be taken by each individual, like Madam told. It is a universe where each individual is important. Our action as an individual is also contributing to energy transition. Next please, can I hold myself? Hold your position itself.
We can keep the laptop there.
No issue. So next please. So these are the sustainable goal has been decided. Our goal is to for 7 number goal energy assess. Can you see all these are disconnected? All these goals are closely interconnected. All these goals are closely interconnected. Only by energy access I cannot ensure sustainable development. Another say youth, it is called everything is required in this shape for human development. Then only it will be sustainable. Next. And what is the progress in different sustainable parameter? In most of the parameter we are yet to take complete action. So even if I am not taking the complete action, so whether I should drop my idea? No. I should rethink where I have to increase my efforts. So these are the efforts which are required. So one of the issues, making the energy available. Why energy is required? Sir has rightly told, we are a developing country, want to be developed. And I want to show you the scale of development. In last around 75 years, what we have developed, we have to develop more than this in next 22 years. So see the scale. I will show the power sector scale. In all economic sectors, I have to grow in 25 years more than my 75 years. So for this, what is the most important driver? Energy is the most important driver. Okay, this energy is required. But can I go for a blindly energy hungry? No, I am a different. Indians are different. They always worship their mother nature. They live with the nature. That's why we have initiated a Life for Environment program. We always have our climate negotiation that Indians are different. They will behave differently. In the first slide I have told you, we are not part of problem, but we want to become part of solution. It is not a blame game. If you keep on making counter blame, then action will be postponed. And we have no time to postpone the action. So whatever is required, we have to work all together. Next. These are the climate actions which are affecting each of us. Each of us means young generations is more affected. Not only future, presently also. Have anybody asked the order of Zomato during heavy rain? Have you tried to catch the rain during heavy rain? Or when the Gurgaon was flooded? So everybody is affected by climate change. I have visited Jaisalmer, my home state, Rajasthan. One person was saying that his entire area has changed due to two reasons. One, we have taken certain climate action, lot of solar and wind reach there, their economic development has shifted 10 times. Similarly, environment change is happening. Instead of desert, now some areas covered by forest. So different things are happening in climate change, where we are facing different type of net. So we have already covered that the global warming is due to action taken by industrial state. We have 1/7 of the area of the world, and our contribution in emission is very less. I will not discuss this. Next. This is the global warming proof. Proof means if I increase the carbon in my atmosphere, the global temperature will increase. And in the lower scale, I have increased the scale from last 10 years. It has increased sharply. You can see the shooting of the temperature and carbon. So there is enough proof is available that due to carbon emission, temperatures are increasing. Earlier it was point of debate. Somebody was saying no, carbon emission is not responsible, it is a positive. Next. Next please. This we all know that what happened. Next. IPCC. This is a community of around more than 500 scientists. They found evidences. Science does not go only by the guesswork, they do experiments. And by the various experiments in last 50 years, they reached to the conclusion, earlier say that our action is your responsibility for climate action. Then it say, second in assessment report, they say that it is a medium correlation. But when it reaches to next last IPCC, it say unequivocal evidences are there that our actions are responsible for global warming. So as science has proved that human actions are responsible for global warming, so whatever confusion people try to feed in your mind, that oil and gas is not responsible for emission, it is nothing else, atmosphere keep on changing, just say scientifically what is there. So science is available with proof in around 600 pages report. It has graph, scientific report, everything is available in IPCC report. Next. So there is due to which greenhouse emission is there. What do you see at the top? Power. So it is called serenity player. I am not concerned what others are doing, but as a power sector engineer, it is my responsibility first. It is called where I can change, I should try. It is my area of influence. So in my area of influence, I will try to reduce the carbon emission. This is my target area. Next. These are the global emissions. You can see clearly the who is responsible for global emissions. Next. India's contribution is very less. Our per capita emissions are very less. Next. These are the major sectors which are giving me emission. What you see at the top? 1147 million tons every year, million tons. And what is the action of the girl weight? 1 unit, 1 kg. Now we extrapolate it. From 2014 to 2024, if I have not done anything, I was simply saying same thing, all everything, then this must be have increased. It has been stabilized now. And how much I have saved in last 10 years? Exactly 1200 million tons of emission we have saved by renewable energy. By non-fossil energy, in 10 years, I saved 1 year of emission. 1 year of emission I could have saved only due to my non-fossil capacity, which I have created from 14 to 2014. So I am measuring my success in this term. I have saved 1 year emission, and it is 1200 million ton of CO2. Next. So India is on track. Everybody knows India is track. India is what we are promising, we are delivering. We have promised by 2030, I will have 50% my installed capacity by non-fossil. I have achieved it 5 years earlier. In 2025, in the month of August, September, I achieve what I have promised, I will achieve in 2030. So it is a one milestone, but I should not be lying low that I have succeeded and I have to take no action. Because this action was incomplete. As Sir rightly told, it is installed capacity. In energy terms, still I am only 25% energy is coming from non-fossil energy. So I have to reach, I have not written anywhere, but I have to reach at least 50% of our energy also. Next. So what I have to take? It is not an impossible task, but what I have to take? Accelerated action. Engineers do not do anything on verbal terms, we do modeling. So 3 types of modeling scenario has been done, due to which I can prevent, either I go freely as it is. If I take action, I can reach 2 degrees centigrade. If I take more action, I can limit the temperature to 1.5. And all has been done through modeling, mathematical optimization equation based on mathematics. Next. Sector has enough potential to bridge the emission gap. If you do renewable capacity expansion, at least 50% target you can achieve by using low cost technologies. What is the low cost technology which is available in less than $20? So this technology can help me achieving 50% of my targeted net. These are the Paris Agreement net. I will not bore you with the language. I will here to inspire you that each of one has to take action. Net. Energy transition pathway. Net. So what is the energy transition pathway? This is the map of India where every state has reached. How many percentage of power is coming from green energy? This map is showing. But everyone say, no, do not follow this path. Follow the path of nuclear. Another scientist say, no, this way is better. You do carbon emission but capture it. It is another pathway. Someone say renewables are cheaper. So all are different paths. But our target is clear now. Our target is set. So we have to follow firmly the path and then solve the path problem. So I have to be problem solver. If I facing some problem in RE, I will solve that problem. Next. How country decided their electricity mix? It is generally what their natural resources are there. Every country. This is an example that what Russia is doing, what Saudi Arabia is doing. No one is obliging anybody. Everybody give primary thing to their energy and development requirement. Nobody is doing any charity. Every do, like USA was using coal, but when 2006 they found shale gas, they shifted to shale gas, their emission dropped by 50%. We are collecting. No. Whatever the cheapest resources were there, they are using that resources. Next. So what is the transition pathway? Different country and region adopt distinct energy pathway based on their first resources. What is my natural resources? Second, economic priorities, whether I have already developed or developing. Third, the climate goal, and then geopolitical context. So these are the 4 parameters on which I decide the energy transition pathway. Sir has already told, I have to focus on the energy security, affordability, and accessibility for country, differentiated responsibility and respective capabilities. Whether I am capable or not. If I can deploy costliest capability, I will do. But if I cannot afford, I will not do. Simple thing is there, I have to choose 3 Uber. Whether I have to choose Uber Black, Uber Sedan, Uber, I have to choose my path based on my economic condition. Next. These are the different pathway methods which different countries adopted. European countries have adopted different methods. India will adopt different methods. Japan will adopt different methods. But their goal is clear that they want to energy transition. Next. This is my graph, energy trilemma. When I do any economic development or energy decision, I take decision on the basis of 3 parameters. One is energy security, most important. Then energy access means affordable power to everybody. And third is the energy transition goal, where I want to do clean energy. And how I will achieve this? Through 2 methods, technology and finance. These are the 2 methods available. And also I have to do capacity building. So these are the major parameters on which all my decisions have to be taken. So next you will see a lot of graphs on the basis of this. Next. Energy equity. Whether we are energy equitable. A lot of people are using more energy than what is required. Then somebody say you should not compare with USA. Okay, their climate is different, I will not compare. But what is the minimum development level is required for having a reasonable economic and social development? That I want to achieve. And you know when I will achieve? We will achieve in 2047 when it is economically sustainable plus required level of health, education. For that much energy, we will achieve in around 2043-45 with all our effort. So, energy equity I have to achieve per capita consumption. Next, energy security. For a lot of my energy, I have depend on other countries for oil. Somebody say, no, RE is not required. You are using coal for using EV. But in EV, I am replacing 2 things. Foreign oil plus tail and emission. 2 types of benefit I am getting. Still, maybe it may be efficient, but it is more energy secure. So I have to take decision on a multiple ground. Net energy, net. So these are the parameters which I have decided for my development goal 7. That's for my poor people I will give me free electricity also, because it is called sustainable electricity is required for everyday activity. That much will be given free. Similarly, everybody should have a right to connection. So Bhagya scheme. Our transmission line now reach to everybody. Distribution level is reaching to every community. Around 99% population is covered by energy access. Next, universal access to, please, 1 minute please. Sustainable and modern energy through PM Surya. We find it is very difficult to have a sustainable subsidy for poor people. So we decided let the solar rooftop is to be installed in the poorest home. So I need not to travel a lot of energy from one end to another, and also need not to give subsidy. So both objectives covered through PM Solar Yojana. So 3B, every government decision is taken with lot of calculations, lot of benefit analysis. So whatever action we take is based on all these parameters. Next. This is the advice from 92 to now onward. I joined the job in 1992. At that time, energy shortage and peak shortage was 16 to 20%. Means 20% of time you will not get the electricity. And especially when it is required in the evening and night hour. Present generation cannot imagine this, because they are getting it as usual. Everything is available. So at that time we have around 16% shortage. Now you can see in 2025, almost 0%. It is available if you are able to pay or you can afford. There are people which are not able to afford. We know them. Where the electricity is there, but they are not able to use. Even for mobile charging, people are not able to afford the electricity. This is the condition of this country. Next. Annual energy and peak demand is growing a lot of. After COVID, our energy and peak demand suddenly grow. So that's why we decided that no single source of energy is sufficient for me. Not only RE, I will need coal power also. Everything I require. What is called? It is called portfolio. Portfolio means I will not reject anything. I will do coal, thermal, nuclear, gas, renewable, everything. I will use to its optimum use. But this year requirement suddenly drop. You can see, this year suddenly you are hearing in the newspaper that demand is not increasing due to some climatic factor, some distributed energy has come. That's why, but should be on a single year basis whether I should take a decision. I do a plan for 25 years. Every power plant is for 25 years. So should I take a decision on the basis of single year? No, now I am sufficient, I will do not have any capacity. No, I have to take a long-term decision. These are my international commitments. 50% renewable energy improvement, net zero by 2070 life, net. These are India commitment that for 2070 I will be a low carbon development. I am not saying zero carbon, I am saying low carbon development agency, that in the mind I will keep that every development activity has minimum carbon net. This is the outcome of COP28. This is international agreement that I have to do triple the renewable energy capacity during the up to 2030. Accelerated effort towards phase down net. Then transitioning away from the fossil fuel energy in energy sector. Each word of this agreement was signed after negotiation of around 200 countries. Each word, each phrase, each comma. So it should not burden me unnecessarily. Net. Capacity addition, learning from the past. What is the learning from this graph? Okay, we may not be engineers, but we can have a data interpretation in every class. What is the mistake we have done in this graph? You can see in last 10 years we have dropped the thermal. Thermal is coming down. But we realize this is not good for the country as a whole. Because in May 24, when temperature rise too much, we have to shut down power supply to consumer. Lot of curtailment of consumer supply happened in after now May 2024. Imagine yourself in that position When your AC is not working, your mobile is not being charged, you are not able to see OTT. You will not imagine what the people suffer. So we should not suffer. So from this year onward, you see, every capacity is increasing. This capacity was planned, but people are slow. Okay, power is not growing, like this year happened, power demand not growing. So we have slowed down our thermal capacity. Now we are taking action on every front. Next. This is the high capacity addition. See the capacity how it has increased. Now it is record reaching 32,000. This year we want to achieve total 50,000 megawatt of capacity to make future safe. Future safe means up to 2047 we do not want to see any power shortage. Next. Next. We have also reduced the carbon emission of grid even after demand is increasing. In European countries, demand is stagnant, so they can reduce their carbon emission by replacing one source. As I have rightly told, in our kitchen, not replacement is not the picture. I have to do additional capacity. So still we are reducing carbon emission in the grid. Next. This is our plan. That by the 2031-32, we will achieve almost 50% of energy also from renewable possibility. Next. These are the pillar of energy transition. Somebody say, okay, only do renewable energy capacity, you will achieve energy transition. No. Each megawatt of renewable energy, if I bring, I have to touch all these sections. Policy, generation, transmission, storage, system operation, manufacturing, future technology, integration of the grid. What problem you are hearing in first lecture are all covered through all these 7 actions. We take every action in this item, then a single megawatt of I absorb. Next. So I want to give you future picture. By 2047, you must be, someone will be in our age. So this will be the scenario. Our peak demand will be 3 times. Our energy requirement will be around 3 times. This is the installed capacity will become how much time? From 453 to 2053. This is the figure that I have based on modeling. Next. And how we want to achieve this? Through green pathway. We will use solar, wind, battery, pump storage, power plant. Also, nuclear is also there. 100 gigawatt we are planning by 2047. Next. This is the year by you can see proportion of green is increasing in installed capacity. Next. Generation also we are little bit increasing, but not as a very far. Around 25 we are having. Next. Next capacity mix. This is our present capacity. You can see over here now we started shifting below 50. So now we are more and more non-fossil. Next. In 10 years we have around CAGR of 10% in RE capacity. Every year we are increasing the capacity addition. Next. Also carbon emission intensity factor. But each rupee generation I use less CO2. This is efficiency has increased. Next. Now comes the worry picture. That how I will manage. So how I will manage? So in home what you do? In your salary what you do? You do resource adequacy. That how much I have to do more. So we have done a lot of planning, and based on their RPO commitment, these are the capacity which I require in near future. Means in next 10 years, see the scale. 2 lakh gigawatt. 2 lakh megawatt of solar power is required. 2 lakh megawatt more is required. So we have to work hard, because at present we are already achieving how much capacity? Solar capacity. This year we are going to achieve around 30,000 megawatt of solar. So we are on the right path. But when I speeding up, sometimes a bump comes. Speed breaker comes. But should I stop driving? No. I will just slow down, check the surrounding, and take a divide decision. That if I am facing some problem, let us solve it. Next. This are my Viksit Bharat target. Next. I will not go to with the data. These are the technology options. These are the technology portfolio through which I will achieve. Hydrogen, CCUS, methanol, small modular reactor mobility. These are all my tools. These are my new headlights to see the future. So through this technology, I will try to achieve my target. Next. So lifestyle change also. This is commitment given by us in UNFC that by mindful consumption, what is consumption? Mindful consumption. That when I go out of my room, I will switch off my light. I will put my AC at 24 or 26 degrees centigrade. No need of 80 degrees centigrade. And then put up in a blanket. There are the kids in my home. There they put AC and then put a blanket also. Or they put a heater plus a fan. So this type of consumption pattern is not required. Next. I will just complete this question. These are the recent plan that during afternoon I have excess power supply. So in the market power is available at the zero cost at 1 rupees price. So I have to manage this. And in the evening I have less supply. I have to do lot of damping. Next. Sometimes I have to curtail the wind and solar also because I am not able to absorb. So in month of September I have to curtail around 12 gigawatt of energy. 7 in Rajasthan, 7,000 megawatt, I have to cut down, 5,000 in Gujarat, 12,000 energy which was coming free, I was curtailing that because I was not able to absorb. Next. So through transmission, I am trying to solve all these problems. Next. These are the challenges. Land is not available, green infrastructure is not there, but we are changing the course. Now instead of grid-based solar, I am trying for rooftop-based solar. Yes. So how I am doing this? Just 1 year earlier, I was also in the condition of suspect, unbeliever, non-believer. Everybody says renewable is costly. For the grade, you have to do, you have to do. We prepare a new model called Stellar. This is optimum programming module which has been prepared in CA, replacing a software of 5 crore rupees. 5 crore rupees per license was available for one software which we have to give to 30 states. So my expenditure was around 150 crore. In 5.38 crores, we have created ingenious solution. How much I say? Around 145 crore by making an ingenious program. So that's why we are leading Make in India initiative also. What it shows? Let this is the study we have done for one state. One state in central India. For 10 year program we have made this. If only through thermal I want to solve the problem, what much capacity will be required? On the right hand side you can see 21,000 of megawatt of new solar was required. 21,000. If I replace it with RE plus storage, I will require only for 2,000. Then I could do more solar and more battery. But people will ask, solar and battery is also costly. But this model clearly is giving saving out 10 years. How much? Imagine the figure that by 10 years optimum procurement planning, how much I can save? 28,000 crores. Just by optimal modeling using RE plus storage for that particular state, resource adequacy was done by not by one person. 3 different consultants done this study on 3 different platforms. They arrive at the same conclusion that RE plus storage is useful for that state. So this state gets 2 pathways. Either to follow coal, okay, no problem. Coal is also okay because coal is available, plant is available. So you can adopt coal model also, thermal model also, and RE plus storage. Now the call has to be taken by their policy leader, what they want. So this is the criteria in the calculation form we have given. Next. Conclusion that we have to take concrete action. In every side we have to take policy level, technology level, implementation level. We will face problems, but we have to keep our flame burning. Next. What is how we can be continuously inspired? We will be continuously inspired when I know my action has certain significance. If I am convinced that my action has certain significance, even the small victory along the path will give me a lot of satisfaction. Similarly, to accomplish great things, we must not only act but also dream and not only plan but also believe. Once you start believing in yourself, nothing is impossible. Whatever path you will choose, you will succeed. Thank you.